Hi, this is Wiley Sharp with Dennison Yachting, and I want to start off this video just by wishing everybody a happy New Year's. I wish everybody a just good, prosperous 2019. Hopefully you'll get to spend a lot of time out on the water in 2019. I know that's always one of my goals. Earlier this year I started doing at the end of, I think it was Q2, is when I started doing it, market reports in terms of like sales data on catamarans. I thought being the end of the year, it'd be a really good idea to kind of look at all of 2018, compare it to 2017, and then kind of talk about a little bit about what I think will happen in 2019. So as you can see, I'm not in Florida, I'm not in the Caribbean, I'm not in Annapolis, I'm in Colorado. It's snowing. I'm from Florida and I don't handle the snow very well, so I'm going to try to get this done in one quick take. So I'm going to go ahead and apologize for my mistakes in advance. Got to take the mitten off here. Anyways, okay, 2018 by the numbers, there were 299 catamarans sold in 2018. One of the things that you guys asked over the last couple of quarters was for me to put in the percentage to asking price in the reports, which are in the description down below. This year, catamarans sold in 2018, 91% of what the asking price was. So if the boat was asking $100,000, they sold for $91,000 on average. The average actual selling price for a catamaran was $344,000. In the first 6 months that a boat went on the market, 48% of those boats sold. In 7 to 12 months, 30% of those boats sold. So 78% of all catamarans that went on the market in 2018 sold within 12 months of hitting the market. Now, how does that compare to 2017? Well, in 2017, there were 305 catamarans sold. They all sold 91%, well, on average, 91% of asking price, with an average actual selling price of $320,000. In the first 6 months that a boat went on the market in 2017, 43% of them sold. In 7 to 12 months, 29% of them sold. So in the first 12 months a boat hit the market in 2017, 72% of them sold. That's a little bit below the 78% sold in the first year of listing that we saw in 2018, as well as a lower average selling price. Now, if you look in the description down below, I've got the sold boat data for both 2017 and 2018 down there. I think one of the biggest factors in the difference in pricing is, I know everybody loves to blame it on Hurricane Irma and Maria. The reality is, if you look at the catamarans that sold in 2017, there were a lot more boats on the lower end of the price spectrum. A bunch of PDQs, Wildcat 35s, a lot of those boats in the under $150,000 price range, whereas in 2018 there weren't quite as many of those below $150,000 catamarans. So 2019, what do I think is going to happen in 2019? I'm a yacht broker, not an economist. Although we have seen, as we all know, in the U.S. markets, a bit of a correction over the last few weeks. We still have a very strong U.S. economy, but I do think the two things that are going to impact the catamaran market the most in 2019 are going to be if the market continues to correct, or if it stabilizes and we get a little bit more stability in the economy, or as well as the interest rates, which we've been watching creep up over the last year and a half or so. If those interest rates still keep climbing and the economy still keeps correcting, I think we will see numbers come a little bit down. We'll see the velocity of sales slowing down a little bit, and I think things will soften up, which is not a bad thing if you're a buyer, not necessarily a great thing if you're a seller. So I wanted to do a quick breakdown by the builders. Now, when I did the 2017-2018 numbers, those are just North America and the Caribbean. Sorry, this cold weather really messes with my sinuses. Anyways, so Lagoon, globally, there were 212 Lagoon catamarans that were sold in 2018 around the world. They sold on an average of 93% of asking price, so pretty strong numbers there, with an average selling price of $401,000, and 80% of them sold within the first 12 months of hitting the market. The next of the big three is Fountaine Pajot. There were 114 Fountaine Pajots sold in 2018. They sold on average 93% of asking price, with an average sale price of $311,000, and 82% of those boats sold within 12 months of listing. And then the final of the big three is Robertson and Caine, or Leopard catamarans. There were 111 Leopard catamarans sold in 2018, with a average of 91% of asking price, average sale price of $355,000, and 79% of those boats sold within the first 12 months. So those are kind of, 2018 by the numbers, kind of compared a little to 2017, as well as my view on what's going to happen ahead in 2019. I love making these videos. I just can't tell you how much it means to me that you guys take the time out of your busy schedules to watch these videos. I want to wish you all a happy new year once again. If you have any questions on this market report, please leave a comment down below. Shoot me an email, and as always, if you like what I have to say, don't forget to hit the subscribe button. Thanks, and have a good day.